Сейчас мы находимся в Queen Palace in Madagascar. Это мой гид, и он мне, собственно, проводит экскурсию. So, what you tell me about this building, how it was fired?
The palace was destroyed by the fire 28 years ago in 6 November 1995. And many royal castle as you see in this palace. And
Yeah, you can see this on the video.
and during the fire, the all wood it's gone destroyed completely. And only stone part, as you see today, it's original.
And it's only nowadays they rebuilt this building. So, like, it was fired, and only now they make it again. But I see now it's in process, like building is in process, yeah?
And about the wooden palace, as you see today, it's a replica of the original rebuilt after the fire.
Oh, sure, it's not like original, because original was some years ago.
Castle before it was lived by the Queen of Madagascar.
So Queen of Madagascar.
Yeah.
You know, I have YouTube channel name Queen of Madagascar, because yes, I'm telling about Madagascar to everybody.
This palace, your queen, was built by European architect in two time different.
Because of this name is Queen Palace, yes?
Yes, yeah.
And
Why Queen's Palace? The memorial of your Queen century in 1810. So your sovereign in Madagascar who founded the biggest monarch in the countries in this hill during the time the power of your king. His name is Radama the First.
Not Ravalouna. Here it
Not
was
Ravalouna is the name of the queens,
it's Queen's
and
name.
the Radama is the name of the king.
It was King Queen like together. Yeah, I understand. It's so interesting.
And
So let's go to see Palace.
royal graves is there for the queen and the king.
So inside here it's graves of the king and queen.
For the king and
Wow.
for the queens. So before and until now have the 7 sovereign.
It's like a mummy. They
7
make mummy, yes?
Yeah, like mummy.
Yeah, mummification.
3 king who buried here and 4 queens behind.
Wow, I'm shocked now because my friends told me it's so interesting place, but I cannot imagine before that here you can see like even graves of some dead people who was control government.
The body of the sovereign, the tombs of the sovereign king or queens have to see the small house on the top made in wood, and it is for us the symbol of the nobility, of the superiority.
So it's a symbol of nobility.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of wooden houses around all of the city in Madagascar, not only here.
And the people call it Tranumasina, that means the sacred house.
Sacred house.
Sacred
Wow.
house.
He's really a lot of different traditions. It's so unusual and
in the
interesting for me.
country,
Yes. So he is the grave.
Here for the queens and
here
him
for the king.
It
Yes.
is memorial stones for the royal army. It's like that about the history.
It
of
was
this,
government
stone.
army, yes? And it's like a memorial.
Memorial. Before, during the time the power of the kingdom, it is stones for testing the soldier to become royal army.
Yes, so they was tested by these stones. And how they was
Like
tested, I
that.
cannot imagine.
Before, one soldier who are keep up these stones to
Really?
become royal army.
And if he can take it by himself, it means
Yeah.
he's strong guy.
Yeah. And the soldier don't keep up these
They don't
stones,
take him to
don't,
army. Can I take?
royal
Yes.
army. Yeah.
Make me. It's okay.
Okay. Here.
So I also want to take.
Okay.
Try if I can go to army.
You can go to army.
I see they don't go to gym enough.
Okay. And about this stones, like
Let's go to check another places of this interesting garden.
Medra. From here,
Whoa. Like
I
in
told
Game of
you
Thrones.
about the time to build this palace, your Queen of Madagascar. before this great castle, firstly made in wood, was built by a Frenchman architect. His name is Jean Laborde.
Jean Laborde. Yeah, I know French before colonized Madagascar, so I think it was a lot of French architecture and everything.
Yes. Jean Laborde, it's a famous Frenchman. Arrived in the country during the time the power of the kingdom. Madagascar, it's become a monarch. And this Frenchman architect who built the palace your first queen. His name is the Ravalouna the first in 1839, wooden part of this big castle. And 30 years later, have one Scottishman architect arrived here to build the Madagascar.
And he makes this beautiful design, yeah? Very beautiful. And for how long time Madagascar was like a monarchy?
Madagascar, the monarch in the country was founded firstly in 1610. 17th century, and the monarch of Madagascar was finished in last 19th century in 1895, abolished by the Frenchman general. His name is Galeni.
Galeni. You know, it's so interesting. You are really good in history of Madagascar, and I'm happy you know English because not much people here know it. So. Yeah.
Then the monarch of Madagascar was finished, and the country is to become a French colony, and the French arrived here to colonize Madagascar 65 here, and the colonization was finished in 26 June 1960. And Madagascar is to become
independence.
Yeah,
and because of this, everybody here know French. Yeah. You know, for me, that they colonized Madagascar is a little bit problem because of this, nobody know English and I don't.
Yeah.
Wow, and it looks very beautiful. Who makes this garden? Also, king and queen. They make this garden.
It is
between of palace.
The tombs for the king. And the later Madagascar who founded the system monarch constitutional second part 19th century since in 1868 and finished in 1895 and at that time the country who practice the system constitutional monarch and
who
have the
make
power
over
of the
monarch
queen.
system, yes,
Have
then
the
become
power
independent.
of the queen because firstly power of the king and the later power of the queens.
And how you think people in Madagascar will feel happy if now, for example, it will be like before monarch system of kingdom and like not independence?
So
Such a difficult question, yeah.
about that
You want to have a king and queen
it
now?
depends of the people.
Yeah, who will be in government, like how they will make a style of the country. Okay, let's go next.
In the place of the trees in the garden, as you see the oldest tree.
Yeah, I saw.
For us,
the
tree as you see here, it's a fig tree.
It's fake?
Fig tree.
I thought here all is natural.
Fig tree for us, it's a royal tree. It's sacred. Only burning in the royal place.
Yeah, and I can imagine that here should be only a real tree because fake tree in such a good place, like historical memories, is not so good idea.
So from here,
everything is wooden. I can imagine why it was fired.
From here, you can see another royal castle. Before your last king of Madagascar, who lived here, and this palace of the king before was built by a Frenchman architect, Jean Laborde, also in 1845. And your king who lived here before gifted the name your palace in Malagasy, Chanuvula Chanuvula
Chanuvula.
does means the silver palace.
Chanuvula Silver
But
Place.
during the
Srebrny
time the
palace.
power of the king, this palace was decorate the silver object.
So here inside was silver.
The silver. And
But now it's wooden. I see they're making it wooden.
this palace, it's not original.
It's
a
also
replica.
and
rebuilt
this
after the
place
fire.
it was also fired, like Tupolas was
yeah.
fired. Yeah.
Everywhere it's burned down.
And what was happened? It was the war?
What?
It was the war, or who fired all these places?
About the fire?
Yeah, about the
I
fire.
don't know until now. It's
a secret,
secret
like
of
nobody
the
know.
government. Yeah.
I see maybe somebody wanted to change the king and decide to make such a bad trick. Oh, how much people here. Everybody come to watch. No, I'm shocked because it's not like a weekend, it's not Sunday, it's not Saturday. Oh, look. This look like in Greece. Like Athens in Greece or something.
The style, it's
Yeah.
like a Greco style.
Greco style, yeah.
But before here, I have to see one of the royal palace was built by Scottishman architect. During the time the power your queen, his name is Ravalouna.
So you also have Ravalouna first.
In the country, before, during the time the power of the kingdom Madagascar was a monarch, have 4 queens rule here.
And
are
two of them
in the
was
power.
Ravalouna.
Your first queen, his name is Ravalouna the first, and your third queen, his name is Ravalouna second, and your fourth queen, the last, his name is Ravalouna the third. Only second queen of Madagascar have the different name. The name of second queen, his name is Rasuherina.
Rasuherina, but
yeah,
also sounds a little bit the same. Ravalouna and Rasuherina, yes.
Rasuherina.
Rasuherina.
Yeah.
I also want to become a queen of Madagascar.
In this place,
And I want to repeat.
so it
The name
is
of the king?
the palace. Ayora, the first king, have the long name.
So long
His
name.
name is Andrianampuinimerina.
Andriana Muperina.
Come with me.
Okay.
Andri
Ndri.
na
Na.
pu
Pu.
I
Ni.
me
Me.
rina.
Rina. Like this, okay. Hello, Madagascar.
Manana.
Yes.
You can.
I can write it and then remember.
You can put quickly. Andrianampuinimerina. And the
Andriana, что там? Andriana, then I forget.
Yeah. The king have the long name who live in this palace before he married 12 wives.
12 wives.
Yes.
Wow, I thought
It's the king to practice before the polygamy system.
you know, I thought Arabic men have a lot of wives, but now I understand that kings of Madagascar have a lot of wives.
Why the king before have married 12 wives, but you know, Malagasy, the people who sometimes the practice like Arabian
Style.
systems.
Yeah, Arabian style,
Arabian
something
systems.
like polygamic.
But Malagasy people, it's not Muslims, and just to practice the Arabian system. Why? Because about the immigration.
Indian people, but also I saw here a lot of Muslims and some mosques in the center of the city. I'm also Muslim, by the way.
But Malagasy people, it's like American people.
Like
It's
more
a
modernized.
melting pot about the immigration. So the native people in the country, Malagasy people today call it Vazimba. Vazimba. And
Vazimba.
Vazimba people, before they immigrate with the different countries.
So they was like all over the world and they come. Okay.
And so before, why the king who live here married 12 wives?
I also don't understand why so much. Like they feel boring.
It is the system of the king who unified the monarch.
I understand
in
to
the
make a lot of
Matriarch
sons,
one.
daughters, to make children, and then they will have like a lot of places of Madagascar to control all of them.
Yeah.
If somebody die, if somebody gets sick, yeah, he's very clever, by the way.